He was a beloved author, illustrator, and storyteller. He was born on June 11th, in 1945, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with a family of 11. After studying 7 years as a where he was getting his master's in education. Adding to his degrees, he got a degree in history from Munsch University and got an anthropology degree from Boston University. Here, him and his wife, whom he met over a diaper at an orphanage, they moved to Canada.
After being persuaded by his wife's boss, the children's librarian, Munsch was given 2 months vacation to write and publish 10 books. After spending his 2 months on vacation doing nothing but chilling, he finally wrote 10 books on the very last day. 9 of the 10 books were declined, except for Mud Puddle, which was published in 1976, being his first book to be published. And 10 years later, it finally had its best-selling year.
With over 108 stories and poems published, Love You Forever has been Munsch's most popular book, selling over 18 million copies. Originally, it was written in memory of his 2 stillborn children. Love You Forever was written as a song, later turning into a story loved by adults and children everywhere. Love You Forever was voted Canada's best-selling children's book 3 years in a row, in 78, 79, and 80. And in 94, at the top of New York Times bestsellers. And then with the video that we're going to play is actually him reading his interpretation of how he wanted people to...
There was a mother who had a new baby, and she picked it up and rocked it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sang, I'll love you forever, I'll love you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that little baby, it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. It grew until it was 2 years old. And it ran all around the house, pushed over bookcases, took things off the walls, and picked up its mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes the mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at nighttime, when that little kid was asleep, the mother would open up the door to its room, crawl across the floor, look up over the side of the bed, and if that 2-year-old kid was really asleep, she would pick it up and rock it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sing, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that 2-year-old, it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. It grew until it was 9 years old, and it never wanted to come in for dinner. And when it did come in, sometimes it said bad words at the dinner table. Sometimes the mom would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at nighttime, when that 9-year-old was asleep, the mother would open up the door to his room, crawl across the floor, look up over the side of the bed, and if that kid was really asleep, she would pick it up and rock it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sing, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that 9-year-old, it grew and it grew and it grew. grew. It grew until it was a teenager. And it had strange friends, and it wore strange clothes, and it listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." But at nighttime, while that teenager was asleep, the mother would open up the door to his room, crawl across the floor, look up over the side of the bed. And if that great big kid was really asleep, she would pick him up and rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sing, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, oh baby." Well, that teenager, he grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and moved all the way to the other side of town. And sometimes on dark nights, his mother would drive across town. When she came to her son's house, climb up to his bedroom window, open it up. And if that great big man was really asleep, she would pick him up and rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sing, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, oh baby." Well, that mother, she got older and older and older. And one day she called up her son and said, "You better come see me, because I'm very old and sick." The son came to see the mother, and the mother tried to sing the song. She said, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always." She was too old and sick to sing the song. The son walked over to the mommy. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy, oh baby." And it was very late that night when the son got home, and he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. And then he went into the bedroom where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He looked at that little girl and he picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, oh baby."
Okay, some fun facts on Robert Munsch. He's published over 108 poems and stories. He was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder and a manic depression. He goes around the country and visits schools for free. And stays with like random families all over the world, and that's where he gets a lot of his inspiration to write stories. He never learned to spell, which I don't understand how he wrote all his books and he never learned to spell, but there's that. He almost failed first through fifth grade, but they passed him anyway because they didn't want him and his brother in the same grade together. And he won the Canadian Bestselling Association Author of the Year Award in 1991. But he's got his own little website, and it's got his little bio with his brain, and then all his books that he's written. It says this was last updated in like 2002, but these are only books from like 1999 till 1999. students and children from all over. And as y'all have seen Korean, it's really expressive.
So Joey, what are you gonna do for us?
I will be doing a dramatic reading of one of Emma's books.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Well, it's one of her favorites. Riding the Storm Out, coping with postpartum depression. You should. Love You Forever. Love You Forever by Robert Munsch. Published by Firefly Books, printed in Mexico. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living. My baby, you'll be." And while he rocked her, he sang, "I love you forever. I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living. My baby, you'll be."
Wow! That was amazing.
Thank you so much for that gift. He's not ready for this today.
That's Robert Munsch.